I would want a mobile carry, something that can go around the map. Spectre would be ideal. Monkey has been banned out as well. The Raid King, I wouldn't want to see that much. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing a anti-mage here. You know, Pugna is one of those heroes that has such high mana pools, so it would be amazing to play against. Of course, you're gonna pick the support now, but actually I would like to see an AM. It is a great laning counter to the Sand King. Hoodwink can be a bit annoying to you, but overall, with you having the Abaddon, you should be quite fine, unless Team Empire picks something right now that is definitely gonna be countering you. So yeah, AM seems like a pretty decent one. I want a mobile carry on Hydra. The problem now with the Hydra lineup is that they're gonna be lacking damage. There's gonna be a Wraith Pact on the side of Team Empire. There's gonna be that Nether Ward. The damage from Snapfire Kisses, you know, you want to kill someone inside of the coil, it's not gonna be enough. So in my mind, you have to get something that's gonna have constant output of damage with potential of going in and out of the fights. The AM, in terms of carries that are good in the current meta, ticks that box. The Slark would come to mind, but when is the last time you've seen a Slark?
Oh, the Conker pick. Okay, so this opens up a whole lot of doors. Maybe a couple of windows too, because Sand King and Conker can play, again, all across. Maybe you don't see the Sand King position 1, but Sand King position 2 or 3, Conker 1, 2 or 3. Looking at this lineup, do you think they're going to be putting this up against the Dragon Knight in a sense of, well, you might not be able we might not be able to kill you, but you definitely can't kill us either?
No, you put it against the Puck. It's not hard to bait out the phase shift with the Tidebringer. Puck doesn't have that much armor. Once the boat comes out, Puck's spells don't really do much, so Kunkai throughout the whole game is a big problem for the Puck, and that is another damage mitigation hero coming out from Team Empire. You have these heroes that are really good at spamming spells. You want to get at least the second round of spells on the side of Team Empire, so that's why the Kunkai is so great, and I want him to be high level. I want him to go around the map catching people, and you want the Kunka to be higher level than the DK, so when the DK comes to push a tower, TP, X, and he dies. So I'm most definitely seeing this Kunka in the mid lane, and I have to say, Team Empire, they have outdrafted Hydra. They have outdrafted them thoroughly. The only question now is, are Hydra going to be able to outplay Team Empire with fast-paced plays around the map? Because when Team Empire are together, I don't know how much of a gold advantage Hydra need to have to actually win a fight. You know, their heroes, they don't get super strong with having good items. Puck, Blink, which that's about it in terms of damage output. DK, it's gonna be a Blink BKB, you're gonna survive, but the question is, how are you gonna kill anyone on Empire? So Hydra, they need a really powerful carry here that's gonna play with them pretty much for the entirety of the game. So that's why I'm looking, I don't know, maybe a PA, that AM now. I'm not sure that these 4 heroes are actually gonna be able to create the space for him.
Weaver would have been a good one. Gets in and out. It's got the minus armor as well to help deal damage from the Snapfire, and be able to put heroes down.
Can fight constantly.
Yeah. And so it's not going to be in this one. Just looking.
10 seconds to go.
I think. I mean, you have the Dragon Knight for tower push, like you say. You need this hero that can kind of fight with them. Ooh, maybe another. I mean, how good would a Phantom Lancer be here? Or would that just be...
Sand King Kunka, that is the worst PL game, I think. Oof. Okay.
Well,
okay. This is a hero that needs the 3rd item to kill people. He is good at surviving. He is good at kind of delaying the end of the laning phase. All of those things I don't see as really good against Team Empire. I'm kind of thinking that this Lifestealer might actually need to go for something like a crit 2nd item, but usually would like an armlet, a Sange, and then a 3rd item, or a armlet halberd, then a 3rd item. So I'm not sure what the Lifestealer is going to go for, but we might even see a Crystallis coming out for him super early on, or even a Maelstrom Lifestealer, something that we don't see, because this damage from Hydra, usually would think Snapfire, Puck, oh, they have enough. No, they definitely don't. This is gonna be so tough for Hydra. I'm already super scared for them. And yes, this Lifestealer will die hard, but you now just get a super heavy physical damage dealing hero. like the PA, let's say, and you're gonna be completely fine. You can go for a troll. That would be okay as well. There's a lot of lockdown. You can pretty much go any route right now for the side of Team Empire, and I would be Ursa would be fine. Oh, the biggest lifestealer counter. Why didn't I think of that one? And you know, you're laning against the DK. You're gonna be relatively okay in the lane. This is I'm not a fan of the HYDRA draft. The only good thing about the Stairblades pick when it comes to them is that you have a clear target that you're gonna hunt throughout the game. So if a HYDRA manage to hunt the Stairblade, with that force the TPs, and with that kind of cut their losses, allow the Lifestealer to get to that third item and be super powerful, maybe they can win this game. But when we look at the draft, Team Empire have outdone themselves this time around.
Okay, well, we'll have to see how true your words ring as we look to get inside the third and final game. And yeah, I think I've got to give it to Empire here. The damage, I mean, you've got to see how impressive Melis is on the Sand King anyway. You know, it's one of his best heroes. Retrograde, like I said, the Terrorblade is just going to be an amazing hero up against this lifesteal, up against a lot of them as well, because, I mean, you're going to see the BKBs, hopefully you're going to see the BKBs on all three core. Well, the lifesteal is going to have the rage as well, so that Sunder might not be super effective, but just being able to stand back and just plink damage at them and just say, right, well, come and get us. You're going to be, I assume there's going to be Skadi in there, you're going to be slow, they're going to be caught up by the bushwhack. It's very dangerous.
I just don't see how anyone on Empire dies. That's it, you know. You get a Glimmer Cape, you get a Wraith Pact, you have the Decrepify even once the Lifestealer gets items. There is a very narrow window. Of course, you know, Dota is a game where you can definitely stomp your lanes and just start stomping the game and win. But it can always happen. But in terms of outdrafts in competitive Dota, it doesn't get worse than this at any point in the game. Laning phase, is HYDRA stronger? Well, not really. Their side lanes are going to go a little bit better, but the Kunkka with the win in the mid lane will equalize that. The early mid game, well, maybe you can get a kill or two with the puck response, but not on the main heroes, the Sand King and the Kunkka. They're very tough to catch, and you know the supports are not easy to get. Then mid game, I said, the Wraith Pact, the Glimmer Cape, and you don't kill anyone. HYDRA, what are you gonna do? Plus, you don't have good tower push if your DK is dead. The only thing I want Empire to do here is Kunkka sees the DK use the form, TP there and kill him, or smoke there and kill him. If that's what they do, I just don't see them losing, and no matter what HYDRA do.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at this. I'm running through the items, but like if Puck had a bad game last game, you know, with everything said about the Kunkka, this game is going to be so hard for Asgold, and it doesn't really seem like. Not that he can't play from behind, but you know the catch-up mechanics, because you want the Dragon Knight to be pushing out lanes. You've got the Lifestealer, obviously, that wants to be dipping into the jungle, finding lanes on farm. So it's going to be really hard. Oh, now that's going to be coming up for Ferrari. Do they have anything to maybe, not going to be going for the bonus track level 1. They are going to be trying to claim the bounce room, but Ferrari does pick it up. But yeah, this Puck, if he thought last game was bad, you know, the catch-up potential that he has in this game, it's on the floor.
We'll see though. You know, Asgold is the X factor for HYDRA. If he gets a fast Witchblade like he did in the first game, that actually changes the damage issue for HYDRA. They're gonna be able to get kills. If HYDRA are able to get kills in the early mid game, that might create that opening for the Lifestealer to get to his third item, and for him to at some point be stronger than the Terrorblade, overtake the map, and we all know how Dota can snowball out of control. But all eyes are on Asgold, and considering the matchup that he has and his last game performance, I would like to say I have faith in the Asgold Puck, but it seemed to me that he didn't really want to play that hero last time around.
Oh, I've done a boo-boo. I've had the teams the wrong way around for the draft. That's my bad. We'll fix that.
Trying to test if our viewers are actually looking at that. So we're gonna be looking at the chat in a few minutes, and we're gonna be thinking, okay, our viewers are definitely focused here, or they don't care. They're just listening to our beautiful voices, not really thinking about anything. Guys, if you want to be good at Dota, you need to have a sharp mind. So we were just testing you there. It's not a mistake. It was done on purpose by the side of Rob.
100%. You know, just like I say, keeping everybody on the toes. That that wasn't me just coming to the beginning of the end of a long day and thinking, you know what, I just wanted to test everybody. That's exactly it. As mid lane, it's kind of even for now, but like you say, once these points start stacking up for Dodron into the tower, he's already got 2 points to this. And look at Asgold, he's sitting solo. The bottle does come in. He's just immediately having to pop the clarities, pop the bottle to get his health right back to a decent level.
And that's always what's gonna happen against the Kunkka when you're a hero without much armor. And Puck, you know, he's a fairy dragon. He has no scales, so 1 armor does make sense.
Bottom lane, ICQ, he's just trying to get this pull through into the creeps. You know, he's actually gone for the other Dragon Knight build, so no points into the Dragon's Breath, but the pull's coming across, retrograde there as well. So, is he going to be able to get it? Meanwhile, on the top lane, they're going to be doing a lot of damage. Kick goes down. That's going to be the first blood, and Illusion picks that one up. He might take a lot of damage for the neutrals, but there was no follow-up here from the Knights, so it was Rari just letting his support in the lane go, just saying, well, I have creeps to farm. You want me to move all the way over to the side camp to help you out? That is just way too much, man.
I have to say, you should. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he denied himself. You have to ban the Sand King from the Empire side. Not only is Malice good at it, but he has explained to Illusion how he wants every single lane to go. So Empire, every single time a Sand King, you're looking at this one as a losing lane, but this is twice in a row that the Sand King is having a perfect time just because him and his position 4 are coordinating perfectly. So that is something that teams should have in mind in the future. You don't give Sand King to this team, especially not in the meta where it is constantly being played.
Yeah, and I think he's been playing it for, like you say, it is one of his best heroes. He's been playing it even out of meta, you know, and the burst rate comes through. It's just gonna be he knows, like I say, he knows the ins and outs of this heroes. He knows what he needs to be building, you know, what he can get away with, what he wants Hoodwink to be doing, especially with the setup going through from the Hoodwink now as well, with that bushwhack into the burst strike. It's gonna be so deadly until Kick gets to that level 6. Even the Aphotic Shield's just gonna pop straight away, and they're gonna be able to continue getting aggro.
It's not an easy job here. You know, Lifestealer is really good at chasing people down, and he likes to have a healer on his lane. But against a hero like a Sand King, you want to be able to threaten him with a kill. A Lifestealer and the Abaddon just can't do it, so Malice can do whatever he wants. This is that part of the game, like the last time, where Illusion is gonna start stacking the Ancients. We already see 1 stack, and it's gonna be even more. We can see Malice maxing out the Sandstorm. Once he gets the 3rd point, he might even turn around on those stacks. This is gonna be a very fast blink. I expected between minute 9 and 10, and that is when it's gonna become dangerous, especially for the Puck. I'm thinking that Asgold is gonna be the main target, because if he's not having a good time, HYDRA have no one to create space.
I'm just watching on the bottom lane as well. Koval just keeps trying to pull these creeps just to stop the pull, but every time he does, Retrograde moves over to get the harass out with the Pugner as well. So BZZ on his, does he have the set? He better have the set. But yeah, it's just, again, trying to do its best to wind up Koval now as well. The Bushwhack comes through, top lane. Abaddon's going to be taking a lot of damage, but it's actually going to be Rari doing damage to Malice. Was that reveal going to come through? It's actually going to be from the Dust reveal. It's going to be a kill either way, but Illusion, does he want to actually carry on getting aggressive onto Rari? Because it's going to be the range advantage coming through here, and he does have that Blightstone, and Rari just going to be taking a lot of harass coming through from Illusion. He does have the Acorn as well as the Bushwhack up in 2 seconds. Dodron, though, mid lane, gets the kill. There it is. Yeah, Asgold already starting on the back foot in this lane.
Kunkka level 7 and Puck level 5. That is not looking good. How is the DK doing? He's gonna get level 6. Is there gonna be a boat? He might have like 20 seconds once he gets the ulti where there is no boat, where he might actually be able to push. The problem, oh no, the Kunkka is gonna find the haste rune, which means the Dodger could rotate towards the bottom lane quite easily. He might not even have to TP. This is a big one for Empire for sure. Or even if he TPs, he has a haste to come back to the mid lane. Everything is kind of working out for Empire. Sure, they lost the Sand King on top. He bought the chainmail and actually is going to be bringing out the phase boots. That's actually quite interesting. Gonna slow down the blink dagger progression though. Does he believe that the Kunkka can carry those 2-3 minutes that he just extended his blink dagger? Well, probably can. Interesting approach. This is what happens when you play Hero a billion games. You always know how to go for it, which items to go for.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not going to be too bad because he's still walking into the jungle, he's still finding these stacks, he's even going to be using the Quelling Blade just to make it a little bit easier to find. And Malice here, with the, he's going to be able to get off this extra stack. Let's take a look, see if it was just... Oh, the Ancients don't, but the other camp does, so Malice can sit here with the Sandstorm, like I say, 3 points into that. Caustic Finale as well, just trying to do the damage. He's even going to get a couple of skeletons as Dodrin in the... That's not your jungle. That's not your jungle at all. But he still finds the kill onto Kicked, and Kicked, level 3 here at the minute. It's just suffering so much. Ashgold is level 6. But he's not even got his boots out. You're looking at this 7.5 minutes and he's got a bottle, and...
Bottom lane?
They're going to be able to get the kill onto BZZ, but yeah, like I say, the TP comes in from Dodrin. He's not going to be able to find the damage. And not yet. As ICQ, is he going to be able to get the cookie out of this? No, there's no cookie for the next 6 seconds. So ICQ, he's got the high five. He's getting cocky.
He is fast.
Yeah, no X marks to spot, no torrent, nothing like that. He turns
Creeps
back.
coming in.
Dodrin. Oh, the cleave. It wasn't in range.
That was a smart turn back from the DK. He wanted to stun Dodrin, and then Dodrin ran away. So with that move, when he ran towards the Kunkka, is how he saved his life, actually, because Dodrin needed to move to the side, and it actually gave the DK enough space to get away from his creeps. So, you know, that move looked like, what the hell are you doing? But it was actually a pretty smart move and play to save his own life.
Look at this as well in terms of net worth. Krunk is sitting at the top of the table, and Puck is lower half, nearly, you can't say half, but about 1,300 gold behind. It's looking really sad. Good thing though for HYDRA is that Rory is having a really good game, and he's going for a Maelstrom. Oh, we're gonna be seeing a Maelstrom lifestealer in a bottom lane Terrorblade. Do they have the damage to take him down? No, Retrograde. He gets the Sunder off. That's going to be a really nice ultimate there, but the Dream Coil does come out. 3 heroes, Torrent as well as the Bow. Are they going to be able to do the damage here? Is it going to be enough to help him survive with the Breathe Fire? Where's that Bushwhack? They're going to be able to turn on to ICQ. ICQ going to get himself away from this. The Cleave comes out. Drodrin's going to be able to get the kill onto Cobble. It looks like they're not done just yet. Where's that Drain BTZ on level 4? So it looks like Illusion trying to do what he can underneath that tier 1 tower. But ICQ once again pops that high 5. But it's more like he's waving them goodbye as he leaves.
They don't have the damage, and Asgold, he lets out his frustration on the courier. The delivery animal, as you would call them. I mean, that is so sad. You couldn't kill the Terrorblade, and then the Kunkka comes in twice in a row. They don't kill the DK, and yeah, you could say, okay, our Dragonite isn't dying, but he did no damage to the bottom tower. They did no damage to the mid tower. You have this lineup that is kind of reliant on getting the tower down, and the Puck and the Snapfire just trying to get kills, especially once the DK gets the blink. But if none of the towers fall, even with that blink, you're gonna be completely helpless to do anything. And now Kicked is in trouble as well. Beautifully done by Melis.
Yeah, this ward just spots the rotation out, so he doesn't even need to guess on the epicenter. He just knows that Kick's gonna be there. There was a rotation through from the Hoodwink as well, so the extra lockdown. Speaking about extra lockdown, I think he'll be able to get on top of Asgold. Asgold's inside this Rose Pit. He's got no way out. He's trying to hide himself in the gap, but is it going to be enough? He's going to try and dodge out with the phase shift. It's not. An Illusion will pick up the kill. Anger and Roche on the way, but that's still a really good pickup for him.
Okay, so overall, I would say super bad for HYDRA, but this Maelstrom for Rory is actually giving me some kind of hope. You know, it is going to be something that's going to be doing a lot of damage, and okay, ICQ, he has survived for way too long on the bottom.
He's still going though. He's in that dragon form. He's walking himself away.
X
comes out. Yeah, the boat's going to be there now as well. So he's still going to take it. Mostly the sharpshooter though. He's going to be able to get out with the cookie. He's walking himself out. There's going to be kick rotation in now.
Still alive.
The Photic shield, yeah. And ICQ once again is going to be out. Damn.
Awesome.
Yeah, good for him. He's even going to be able to get right back onto Retrograde. Gets that Breathe Fire out. Tries to disrupt the camp farm though, on that small camp.
I have to say, again, very nicely done by ICQ. He impressed me yesterday with his plays, and here he is actually playing his hero to his limits. I think that with the difference in draft, that you can't do better than what he's doing with the DK. He forced out the Kunkka rotation multiple times. Yes, sometimes some of his heroes died for him to live, but every single move that he made, every single step, every single spell usage allowed him to survive barely every single time. So it's beautiful performance coming out from the DK. Really nothing more to say than that, but he has survived the Kunkka multiple times. The thing is, there is a Scorpion, and that one is just not that easy to survive.
Yeah, and you can see how much he... Oh no, he's gonna be going for the epicenter? Maybe? He's gonna be going for the Blink Burrow Strike first now as well, with the Sharpshooter, the Bushwhack, so that's gonna be the break. The damage will be enough. An illusion. He sends the DK down, finally.
Still a bit committal. It's still a pretty big commit coming out from Empire. It took them a long time. It does delay things. Though Melis finally has the Blink Dagger. He's level 10 on the Sand King. He is quite formidable. But Rory is level 11. He's probably gonna be farming as fast as the DK right now. He's ahead as the Terrorblade. Right now he's obviously ahead, but look at HYDRA. They want to go for the Terrorblade, but they find Dodge instead, and that is not a target that you want to go for. 1800 HP, you don't go through that. I don't know what needs to happen for HYDRA to kill Dodgerin at this point.
They find a time machine, go back in time, and draft the Phoenix instead.
And then wait for minute 20 still, because you need the you need all of your spells maxed out.
Yeah, no, Dodgerin 3-0 on 1 of the minute at 13 minutes in, going straight towards that BKB. So it's going to be a really nice start for him. He's finding the camps as well that he's going to be sharing with Malice. And like you say, you can't get through it, and once that BKB comes out as well, it's going to be so much harder to go through. You can see Snapfire going to be going for the drums, so it's going to be a little bit of extra attack speed, but they don't really have... Oh, the borrow time comes out to the Abandon. I think he'll be able to turn this one around here. Melis, he's hanging around on the edge of the fight with a Sandstorm. No epicenter for 30
Lifestealer
seconds.
is coming. There's 10 heroes here.
Do they want to get in onto this? Yeah, the bow's going to be there onto ICQ drive, I think, but the Dragon Tail is going to be there now as well. Turn, and the Aphotic Shield with a Ultimate Kisses. Are they going to connect? Where's the damage? You're going to be able to slow Dodgerin down, but it's not going to be enough. It doesn't look like underneath the Tier 1 tower. Malice already gets a counter kicked, and the Dream Call is going to be used, but it looks like they're going to try and turn this one around. X marks the spot. It's going to be a 2-for-1 here, it looks like. If they can catch him out just because of this. I mean, does he try and come out? He does come out with the Infest. He can't finds the kill onto Dodgerin. ICQ helping out there. Retrograde, they're trying to heal him up, but BCZ doesn't have a lot left to give. So in the comes through, so Retrograde is going to be healthy for now. Look at the damage coming through from Rory in these trees. Breathe Fire, it's going to be able to find one more kill. Do they take down BCZ? Dragon Tail can't get in range for it, so BCZ, he's going as fast as his little legs will take him, but where's that Breathe Fire? 1 second away, will connect. ICQ with the triple kill.
HYDRA, man, that was so freaking awesome coming out from them. They bring the Lifestealer to the bottom lane. The biggest mistake though from Empire is using the boat on the DK. You already forced out the burrow time. So let's say if you had killed the Snapfire, if you found the Snapfire, it would have been awesome there for the side of Empire. Without the supports, HYDRA would be helpless, but they were trying to kill the puck. They were trying to kill the DK and the Lifestealer, and they didn't manage to do so. So Lifestealer, he continued attacking, dodging, healing the puck, attacking, and at some point, Dodgerin, he couldn't survive any longer. They overwhelmed the fight. So, yep, we can't do the damage fast, but if we fight for 2 minutes, we will finally bring you down. That was a fight without the epicenter, mind you, but HYDRA, that was the perfect one for them. There's nothing to say there other than they forced Empire into the mistake. I can't even say Empire made a big blunder there. They thought they were stronger, and they were, but HYDRA just played everything perfectly, from item choices to decision how to fight, who to put in front, how to bait, and in the end, just how to run them down. Just beautiful stuff coming out from HYDRA overall.
And okay, you talked about it in the second game, this puck, the itemization needs to be on point. Is it going to be, do you just rush this BKB now coming out for puck now that the Witch's Blade is online, or is it anything else? Do you want that Blink Dagger first? You know, what's the play here for Asgold to help try and capitalize on the little bit of momentum that HYDRA have dragged back into this?
Blink BKB.
Yeah.
Oh, puck has been caught.
Speaking about the blinking, it's going to be the Infesto. It's going to be doing it with a phase shift. Yeah, it keeps him alive. The Dream Call comes out now as well onto the Kunkka. The Kunkka doesn't have the BKB just yet now as well. The reverse drain coming through again. BZZ trying to breathe life into Dodrin, but it just puts them both in trouble. The cookie comes out now as well, so it's going to be able to change targets onto BZZ. BZZ quickly taken down. The sharpshooter is going to be there onto the lifestealer, but it's still not going to be enough. 2 heroes go down. Are they going to go for any more? With Dragon Form being up, this should be aggression, damage. Is there a... No, there's no catapult coming through. It's just going to be an ordinary creep wave, but this tier 1 tower, it might be enough with the Dragon Form and the right clicks coming through from Rari to take this one down in the mid lane too.
This rare guy, he's going places, man. He is definitely going places. This
like the
is
jungle?
like the TI. Like this is you know, tier 1 carries, there's something about them that they always know. They know how to change things up. Anyone can carry a game, anyone can not lose a game, but when you're losing a game, a carry sometimes needs to add his strength in the early stages of the game and win it for you, and that is exactly what he did. This game, of course, it is not won. The Terrorblade in the later portions of the game, he's gonna be stronger than the Lifestealer, just how the matchup works. Terrorblade loves playing against him. He literally does nothing, but with these movements, Rari has put his team ahead, and he has put himself in a position with these items he can actually fight constantly. He has saved the puck twice now. He has won 2 fights for his team. He has secured 2 towers for his team as well. And he's gonna continue pushing forward. Of course, HYDRA, now is the time where they need to gank the Terrorblade. You need to slow him down. Whatever the case, you're only leading 1k gold, and the strongest hero later on is gonna be the TB.
Yeah, and just coming back to the point about Rari himself, there has been in the past, I'm going to say 6 to 8 months, been some really good position 1s. All core players that have impressed me in the Division 2 scene. You have Watson that was on B, he moved up onto Hellraiser, so we'll come back to this as it looks like they're going to be able to go into Korbal, though Korbal can he get himself out with the cookie. It looks like they might be able to turn this one around to Malice. Malice is going to try and go for the TP, but the real is there going to be enough damage? There's not. Oh, so close. But yeah, Watson, who was on B, was on Hellraiser's. Hellraiser's dropped down because of the way the playoffs bracket worked in Division 1 to Division 2. You got Rari. TA2K's looked impressive as well. Obviously, you've got the Hack that's taken his team to a major play in the Nature's Prophet, the Visage there as well. Some unorthodox heroes. So, and you've got to look at it. Can't mention anyone without mentioning the entirety of Team Spirit, you know, taking TI. So people need to start paying attention to the Eastern European region. You know, it's one of these that you look at it, it's fresh players and they have mistakes in them. You know, they have room to learn, room to grow and improve, but there's some damn impressive players to be watching as well.
I like that you pointed that out. You know, Ramses was the best Eastern European player. There's no doubt about it. And then it's only natural that the best players from Eastern Europe are going to be carries. Collapse is a... I don't know, he's a mistake, like he's so damn good. But let's look at this one. Retrograde?
Yeah, they're going to be able to go into this. They have the aggression with the multiple kisses coming through now as well. The lockdown's going to be there. They're even with the Sunder, they should still be able to get this kill. Dodrin though, the damage right into the multiple kisses with his BKB. Do they have the damage to take Retrograde down? Retrograde, he's like a little cockroach. He's getting away easy to survive through this. No, they're going to be able to take him down. Askel gets that one. And now they're going to be able to turn on to Dodrin. Dodrin with that BKB. It is about halfway through. Do they have the damage to take him down?
They will not stop.
2 towers. Yeah, Rari wants to carry on chasing. Illusion on the back line. So who's he going to try and go with the sharpshooter? That is going to be the death of the Kunkka. Rari claims that kill. Illusion in the trees. The orb is going to be flying through now as well as the waning rift. So they should be able to lock that hoodwink down. One more right click. Is it going to be enough? Do you want to dive onto the tier 3s from this? Rari, have a little bit of composure, man. You're brave. But, you don't want to go tier 3s brave. Not at 20 minutes in.
I apologize to all of the HYDRA players that I didn't have faith in them. Like, after that previous game, I was like, okay, Empire have what it takes to beat these guys, but man, HYDRA put it into 5th gear, man. It's just, you know, sometimes you're super impressed with how they're playing. Of course, there are a few mistakes that Empire are making, but they're very minuscule that you can't really point them out. It's, okay, maybe this guy didn't outpush this lane, they didn't kill the DK, but every single thing that HYDRA could have done right in this game, individually and team-wise, they did it. And that's why they're in this position. Of course, Empire, just like HYDRA in the previous game, they can always win this game, especially once the TB gets his BKB, when he gets his Scotty, he's going to be super powerful, but HYDRA know that this is their timing. They don't want to let him get to that point, and they're going to continue. Never going to let us finish out our rant about Eastern European players.
Yeah, and you can see, like you say, the smoke comes through 4 heroes, the Dream Call's back up. Who are they going to be able to find? It's just, well, I say just, it's still going to be the Sand King. That is a really big pickup here. 4-man rotation while the lifesteal was still farming on this bottom lane. And you take a look at the net worth, look at this, he's about 2,000 gold ahead here. Rari, the illusion comes through, that's going to be the illusion of illusion here, but Rari not falling for it, and the bushwhack, it's actually going to be onto the creep. So Rari in the trees, do they have the Dragon Tail? They have the vision, but they don't have it! Oh!
Found him in the base.
What?
Oh man, literally the stun went off. It has like 0.1 second he got out, but he literally got stunned in the base. Insane. You heard the animation of the stun, but the hero went out.
And this is going to be all HYDRA though. They're going to say, okay, well, you get away. We take down Malice anyway. Team Fast Bomb, they are looking for a fight. They might be coming right across Dodron here. Going to be a long TP in. Where's that Blink going to go to though? The backlines. BZZ's already been spotted out. Going to try and go for the TP. Do they want to try and Blink, go for the Dragon Tail? Or do they want a bigger target? Actually, looks like they're going to go for BZZ. BZZ, absolutely no way out, even with the drain. There was just way too much damage, way too much stacked up here. And 633, he was just taken down almost immediately.
Is it just me, or did Dodron have more gold 10 minutes ago? More net worth. I mean, he has been losing money, which in Dota is very weird because you have this passive income. Look at him. He's 9k net worth. Remember the difference between him and the puck? Look at him now. Ascult is actually ahead.
Yeah, there's been some really good fights, like you pointed out, from HYDRA. They've just caught up targets here. The puck's been involved in it, and you can see that the puck going to be actually going towards the Lincoln Sphere here after the Blink Dagger, not the BKB, but he's still having a really good time with this, pushing onto that tier 1 tower top as well with the creeps. So they have taken some HYDRA, have taken some really good map control. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, it looks like it's going to be jumping from Melis, though. Rari turns around and says, I am magic immune, bitch, come at me. So Melis
And
just, he does
takes the memo.
Yeah. He counts his chickens and he says, well, that's enough for me. I'm going to back off, you know, keep myself going for another day.
You know, it's you can't get good portfolio with the ladies. You come up and punch the biggest guy. It doesn't matter if you can run away. You still did throw a punch at the strongest guy. Look at the illusionist here. Ah, poor guy.
That
illusion.
The dream coil for illusion, that is just outright hate for the Hoodwink. They're like, you stole our hero, so we're going to steal his life. And now they're going to be able to go in. They've got the little shot coming into the Roshan as well. That minus armor coming through. The Vlads from Kick. So Kick probably going to be going towards that Wraith pack now as well. They've got the DK that can hang around the top lands because he is a big tanky boy here with that BKB going towards the overwhelming blink as well. So he's going to act as that warning system, that canary in the coal mines if things go wrong. And look at this Roshan. It's not going to be the quickest Roshan, but Empire, They just don't want to contest this. In fact, even Asgold is middleweight to defend this bottom lane, and he's going to be coming across BZZ. The winning Rift Silence coming through. The Orb, does he have the damage to take him down? BZZ just backing himself. He's running back to his dad. You know, he sees the responsible adult in the room that he can hide behind. And Retrograde says, don't worry, you know, I'll keep you safe if that big bad man comes across here. And Asgold, playing it safe, doesn't overcommit, backs himself off, TPs into the mid lane. And now they're going to be able to find out Dodron. Dodron with TP, nothing to cancel.
There's a basher.
There's a bash! Oh, they're going to be able to take down Dodron. That TP could be cancelled. He drops the bow. He's going to be able to go for the rage here as well. Rory goes for the rage. Most of the kids come through. Dodron, he doesn't have that BKB anymore. He gets taken out.
Imagine a guy on a boat that's running away from rum. That literally never happens, you know. That is the situation that you're at right now, and that is how much he's afraid of this guy. And entire Empire, they're falling apart right now. The thing is, Terrorblade, he's keeping himself in this game, you know. Terrorblade with this much net worth, he might actually be able to fight the Lifestealer. The problem is that none of his teammates can do the same, and so he's gonna wait for that BKB. But this is why HYDRA, they want to keep pushing forward. They know there's not a BKB on the Terrorblade right now. Two heroes are dead. They still have the Aegis. This is their timing. This is the timing to force Empire into a big fight that if they lose, they might just actually lose the game.
Yeah, and look at this. It's going to be the level 3 Dragon Form. They're going to it 25 minutes going towards that tier 3 tower. And this is going to be a lane of rocks. They've got the Hoodwink down, coming back up in 4 seconds. But the Aegis is going to be here as well. Rari, he's getting super aggressive. BZZ drops the ward. That's going to be the torrent through onto Rari with the Burrow Strike now as well. But even all through that, he's just still going to stand. He's going to stand tall. Well, he's going to stand trapped at the minute here, Rari. That's going to be... Sharpshooter's going to miss, and the Infest bomb comes through. Or at least the Infest. No bomb just yet. Dragon Knight, though, could turn around if he wants to blink. If there's going to be some maybe Malice shows in the mid lane. Doldrum's going to be there as well. It's going to be a lot of damage. If he can get... No, he gets to the backlines. He's going to be able to get Infest before onto BZZ. Ooh, Epicenter. He cancels the channel onto that. And now the BKB comes out, but Bashes don't care about your BKB. The reveal comes through. Meles, the BKB will be wearing off, but it's going to be a really nice bushwhack here. And Rory, he's still got that Aegis for 3 minutes. That could be another lane. A tier 2 tower to go down here. Do they carry on going? Do they want to go for another? I mean, where's that Dragon Form? The Dragon Form's going to be up in 36 seconds. So, what, another creep wave to wait out? Do you carry on going here, or is this where you kind of slow down on HYDRA and try not to overextend?
Oh, in my mind, I think they should slow down, but the wait, get away. Good, because you want to get the next set of items. Look at Rory, he has 3,000 gold. He's probably unsure of what he wants to get. Is it going to be Abyssal? Is it going to be a Mjolnir? Do you want to swap out your Bracer? Probably not.
Rapier. No, I was going to go for the AC.
So, yeah, I think Empire are also cheering Rapier, because that would actually give them a chance to win this game. But AC, okay, right now there is only one problem on the side of Empire for you. That's the Terrorblade. What does Terrorblade do? Physical damage. How do we deal with physical damage? Armor. So he's protecting his team right now. He's actually gonna use this Aegis to farm up the AC, and he's gonna put Empire in a position where they can't win a fight. So it's gonna be farming still.
He's gonna be able to go for the TP away. Yeah, Asgold doesn't have that Aghanim, so there was no way to cancel the BKB TP out there. There was no Bashy close as well. Dragon Knight could be in a little bit of trouble, but he's going to be able to go for the Overwhelming Blink. In fact, he says, I'm not in trouble, you're the one in trouble. The Multimix has come through. They get that kill onto BZZ, and BZZ, what is he? 0-7-1 in this game. Way off the mark of the 6-3-3 that he wants to be on.
Man, ICQ is so good. Him and Rory are just insanely good. It's... Asgold, you can say that he's inconsistent. These two, they know what they're doing every single time. I'm just baffled at what I'm seeing here. Oh,
Dragon Tail comes in. Yeah, the Infest Bomb comes out and Malice goes down. And yeah, I think ICQ, he had a really bad game on the Axe last game, but he's really redeemed himself in this one. Asgold, he's coming in. He's got that Lincoln Sphere. He's going to be going towards the Sanjin carry again, it looks like, pushing the creep wave in. But Rory has just been head and shoulders this game above everybody else in the impact that he's had in this match. And you can see level 21 coming up against 16,000 net worth, coming up into the second set of racks in less than 30 minutes. He knows where to be getting aggressive. It looks like it's actually going to be the Nullifier maybe coming out for him here now as well. Rory, X marks the spot, does come out, but the Aphotic Shield's going to be keeping him alive. And yeah, Rory with a bullwhip. Yeah, I think that was... It's going to be the Nullifier as well as the Paladin Sword. So that's extra lifesteal on top of what he was already getting. Extra damage coming through, so he's even going to get more from that. And Rory, an absolute beast at the minute. 3-0-12.
I have a joke for you. What does the lifestealer say when Abaddon uses the bullwhip on him?
Go on.
Yes, master. Yeah, got that one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I just got absolutely ruined by my co-cast. Either way, Empire are going for that for that last move, and you know, if they lose this fight, they're gonna GG out immediately.
Yeah, you can see Malice in the trees. The Burrow Strike comes through. The chase is on. Nullifier is going to be there now as well. What damage can they do? Rory's going to back himself with the Infest. They've got a quick kill onto the Baron. So can they go even further than Ultimate Kisses though? Just trying to break it. ICQ, wrong place, wrong time there, my friend. There is no sharpshooter. We'll also reuse the buyback comes through from the Abaddon. The bow's going to be able to dive in. The Infest Bomb comes out. Jodran with his
big
BKB.
Boys in.
Retrograde with his BKB. Are they going to be able to do enough damage? You're going to try and focus down Malice first. One right clicks to the Sunder comes through. Rory says, I don't care. I steal life back. It is mine. Even if you're just borrowing it, I will steal it back. Jodran going to get really low. The Force Staff comes out, but the Dragon Tail will be there. He gets taken down. They're going to get the stun onto Retrograde now as well. This looks like it's going to be a great fight coming through from HYDRA. And HYDRA, well, you cut off one head, but many more grow back, and they take the GG.
Yep, it's one of... I think I've casted the Tour 1 DPC of Eastern Europe. I haven't casted all of the games. Some of them were covered by you and Wingblade. And I've casted some here. I've watched most of the teams here. This has been the most outstanding performance that I've seen from any team. HYDRA, when I saw their draft, I was like, these guys are gonna get crushed. But ICQ, beautiful movements there. He dodges the Kunkka 10 times. The first time he died was when they bought a blink on the Sand King, and he is playing against the Kunkka that crushed the mid lane, even got a solo kill on the puck. Rory, who completely changes the item approach on the lifestealer to complement this game, and goes into the fight every single time he needs to, and in every single fight he uses in his infests perfectly to save one of his heroes, and then he runs down Team Empire. I'm just impressed. Those are the main points of the game here. Of course, HYDRA, when they got the lead, it was easier for them to just continue hunting Team Empire, and Team Empire, they had a plan. They probably thought, okay, this is gonna be an easy one, but man, HYDRA, they outdid themselves. I'm speechless.
Yeah, it was incredibly good. And if we look through, so it's going to be HYDRA that move to play up against One Move tomorrow in that upper bracket final. And the winner of that, is it tomorrow or is it going to be... Yeah, it is tomorrow, yeah. So the winner of that is into Division 1. That is a massive game. But if we look through into the lower rounds, we can see Namiga went out to No Sorry, moving on to play up against Cybercats and Team Empire up against Rune Eaters tomorrow. And that is going to be a no more life scenario there. If you lose that best of 3, you're not out of Division 2, you're just out of the qualifiers. And
yeah,
it's going to be 3 big games tomorrow before the final day on Sunday as well. So thank you for tuning in, guys. Sorry for you. I hope you've had a great day, because this was some great casting of some great games to watch.
Yeah, it was amazing. We got a chance to cast again. We had that chance at the D2CL, but because of the circumstances, we couldn't continue that one. But still, as always, was a pleasure. As you mentioned, Wayfarers and Namiga, they're out. They're gonna have to try their luck through the open qualifiers for the second DPC. But yeah, it was definitely fun. The games were amazing. We had 6 amazing games overall. Watched, as you said, 2.5 series, and it is just a beautiful day of Dota. Hopefully, that's gonna be the same for tomorrow. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be casting together. But considering that you completely ignored my joke, I'm not gonna be shedding any tears for that.
Was it a joke? I just thought you were telling me lore. That's why I didn't laugh. That's just why I carried on with the cast. But yeah, again, guys, thank you for tuning in. Special shout out to Pew133 in the chat, who he hears wedding bells, so congratulations to him on the wedding there as well. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the cast. And yeah, it's going to be myself and Wingblade tomorrow, and Kama. I think it's you and Kama on the second stream. Yeah, Kama and yourself. So there is still some great Dota to tune in for, guys. So we're going to be moving through an Eastern European Dota. It puts itself on the map. You can see how well BetBoom have done in the major, obviously Team Spirit as well. There is some teams to watch out for, but for today, that is going to be it. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.